My beloved child, I see you there in the quiet hours when the world sleeps and your heart aches with a pain too deep for words. I watch you carry burdens that were never meant for your shoulders alone, fighting battles in the silence of your soul while wearing a mask of strength for everyone around you. Tonight, I want you to know that you are not alone in this struggle. I am here. I have always been here, and I will never leave your side. You think I don't notice when you slip away to cry in private, when you lock yourself in the bathroom just to let the tears fall without anyone seeing. But I see every tear, my precious one. I collect them like precious pearls because they represent the depth of your humanity, the beauty of your tender heart in a world that often demands hardness. Your tears are not weakness. They are the overflow of a soul that loves deeply, feels profoundly, and cares beyond measure. I know about those sleepless nights when you lie awake staring at the ceiling, your mind racing with worries about tomorrow, about your family, about bills that need paying, and dreams that seem too far away. I feel your exhaustion, dear one. Not just the physical weariness, but the soul-deep fatigue that comes from carrying everyone else's pain while neglecting your own wounded heart. You've been the strong one for so long that you've forgotten how to be vulnerable, how to rest in my embrace. Do you remember when you were a child and you would run to your father's arms when you were scared or hurt? That's all I want from you now. Run to me, my little one. Let me hold you the way you've always needed to be held. Let me whisper peace into the chaos of your thoughts. Let me breathe life into the places where hope has grown dim. I am not the distant God you may have imagined, sitting on a throne far removed from your daily struggles. I'm the God who walks with you through every valley, who sits with you in every waiting room, who holds your hand through every difficult conversation. I know you've been praying for others until your knees are raw and your voice is hoarse, interceding for their healing, their provision, their breakthrough, while your own heart cries out for relief. You've been so busy being a blessing to others that you've forgotten you deserve to be blessed too. Tonight, I want to bless you. I want to pour out my love on you like warm oil, soothing every ache, healing every wound, restoring every broken place. You've been carrying guilt that isn't yours to carry, shame from mistakes that I've already forgiven, fear about futures that I hold safely in my hands. My dear child, lay it all down, every burden, every worry, every what-if scenario that torments your sleep. I am bigger than your biggest problem, stronger than your strongest fear, and more loving than your deepest need. The weight you've been carrying was never meant to crush you. It was meant to drive you to me. I remember the day you first called out to me when your world was falling apart and you had nowhere else to turn. That wasn't the beginning of our relationship, precious one. I've been loving you since before you were formed in your mother's womb, preparing good things for you, planning moments of joy that would take your breath away, designing a purpose so beautiful it would make you weep with gratitude. Before your first breath, I was already dreaming of this moment when you would finally understand how deeply, how completely, how eternally you are loved. Every setback you faced, every closed door that broke your heart, every person who walked away when you needed them most, none of it was wasted. I was weaving it all together, creating a tapestry of grace that would display my glory and your resilience in ways that would inspire generations. Your pain has been preparing you for your purpose, my beloved. Your trials have been training you for triumph. What feels like rejection has been redirection. What seems like delay has been divine preparation. I know you've wondered if I really hear your prayers, if I truly care about the small details of your daily life. Let me tell you something that will change everything. I'm as concerned about your morning coffee as I am about the movements of galaxies. I care about your friendships, your finances, your family dynamics, your fear of failure, your need for rest. Nothing is too small for my attention. Nothing is too big for my power. The God who hung the stars in space is the same God who knows exactly how you like your coffee, who sees when you're running late, who notices when you're overwhelmed. When you feel forgotten by the world, remember that I have engraved your name on the palms of my hands. When you feel overlooked and undervalued, remember that I see greatness in you that you can't even see in yourself. When you feel like giving up, remember that I am the God who specializes in resurrection, who brings life from death, beauty from ashes, strength from weakness. I am the God of the comeback, the restoration, the second chance, the new beginning. That depression that whispers lies about your worth, I silence it with my truth. That anxiety that steals your peace, I command it to be still. That feeling of being stuck and unable to move forward, I am making a way where there seems to be no way. I'm your breakthrough, your miracle, your hope made manifest. The enemy has been trying to convince you that you're defeated, but I'm here to remind you that you're more than a conqueror through my love. I want you to know that those prayers you prayed in desperation, thinking they were falling on deaf ears, have been creating earthquakes in the spirit realm. Mountains have been moving, chains have been breaking, doors have been opening, and miracles have been set in motion. What you've been waiting for, what you've been believing for, what you've been crying out for, it's closer than you think. The breakthrough you need is not just coming, it's already here, waiting for the perfect moment to manifest in your life. I see you struggling with relationships that drain you, with people who take but never give, with family members who don't understand your heart. I know the loneliness that comes from being surrounded by people, yet feeling utterly alone. I understand the pain of loving people who can't love you back the way you need, but I want you to know that I am filling every void, healing every wound, restoring every broken connection that matters. The wounds from your childhood, the words that were never spoken, the love that was never given, the security that was never provided. I am healing it all. I am being the parent you never had, the love you never received, the safety you never felt. I'm rewriting your story, not by erasing your past, but by giving it new meaning, new purpose, new power to help others who are hurting in similar ways. I know you've been battling with your self-worth, comparing yourself to others, feeling like you don't measure up. But my precious child, you are not in competition with anyone. You are in collaboration with me, and together we are creating something beautiful, something unique, something that only you can bring to this world. Stop looking at what others have and start seeing what I've given you. Stop focusing on what you lack and start celebrating what you possess. If these words have touched your soul, share this light with others. Join this family of faith and let your testimony become a blessing. You are not meant to walk this journey alone, precious one. Let your voice bring hope to another weary heart. Let your story become a beacon of light in someone else's darkness. Your healing is not just for you, it's for all the people you're going to help heal. I am healing your heart even as you listen to these words. I am restoring your joy, renewing your strength, reviving your hope. The tiredness you feel is not permanent. The pain you carry is not forever. The struggle you're facing is not your final chapter. I am writing a beautiful ending to your story, one that will make you grateful for every twist and turn that brought you to this moment. Your children need to see you whole, not perfect. Your spouse needs to see you peaceful, not pretending. Your friends need to see you authentic, not acting. The world needs to see you as you truly are, a masterpiece in progress, a work of art being painted by divine hands, a song being sung by heaven itself. Stop hiding your humanity, my beloved. Let people see your scars. They are proof of your strength. Let them see your tears. They are evidence of your compassion. I know you've been wondering about your purpose, questioning whether your life matters, whether the things you do make any difference. Let me tell you something that will revolutionize your thinking. You are not here by accident. You are here on assignment. Every person you meet, every conversation you have, every small act of kindness you perform, it all matters more than you realize. You are my hands in this world, my voice to the voiceless, my love to the loveless. That dream I placed in your heart years ago, the one you've almost given up on. It's not too late. I don't have expiration dates on my promises, and I don't forget what I've spoken over your life. The vision I gave you is still alive, still possible, still part of my perfect plan for your existence. Trust me with the timing, trust me with the process, trust me with the outcome. What I have planned for you is better than what you've planned for yourself. You've been hurt by people who claim to love you, disappointed by those who promised to stay, betrayed by those you trusted most. But I am not like them, my beloved. I am faithful when others are faithless, loyal when others are fickle, constant when others are changing. My love for you is not based on your performance, not dependent on your perfection, not conditional on your compliance. It's based on my character, rooted in my nature, secured by my covenant. I want to heal those childhood wounds that still ache in your adult heart. I want to restore the innocence that was stolen, the trust that was broken, the joy that was crushed. I want to be the father you never had, the mother you always needed, the friend who never leaves, the love that never fails. Let me into those places you've kept locked away, those memories you've tried to forget, those fears you've never spoken aloud. Your body is tired, I know. Your mind is overwhelmed, I understand. Your spirit is weary, I feel it. But I am your rest, dear one. I am your peace that surpasses understanding, your strength that is made perfect in weakness, your joy that no circumstance can steal. Come to me, all you who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. This is not just a nice verse, it's a living invitation, a present reality, a current offer. I am preparing a table before you in the presence of your enemies. I am anointing your head with oil. I'm making your cup overflow with blessings. Surely goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life, and you will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. This is not just your destiny, it's your present reality. You are already seated at my table, already covered by my anointing, already blessed beyond measure. The enemy has been whispering lies about your future, trying to convince you that your best days are behind you, that you've missed your chance, that it's too late for miracles. But I am here to tell you that your greatest chapter is yet to be written. Your biggest breakthrough is still ahead of you. Your most beautiful season is about to begin. Age is not a limitation with me. Circumstances are not obstacles for me. Impossibilities are not problems for me. I'm opening doors that no one can shut, making connections that will change your life, orchestrating encounters that will shift your trajectory. I am raising up people who will champion your cause, advocates who will fight for your dreams, supporters who will help carry your vision. You are not alone in this battle, precious one. I have an army of angels assigned to your situation, and I am mobilizing heaven on your behalf. Your prayers have been storing up like incense in golden bowls before my throne, creating a fragrance so beautiful that all of heaven stops to listen. The intercession you've offered for others has created a credit in the spiritual realm that is about to be released back to you multiplied. The seeds you've sown in tears are about to produce a harvest of joy that will take your breath away. I know you've been struggling with forgiveness, both giving it and receiving it. You've been carrying resentment like a heavy stone in your chest, and it's been poisoning your peace. My dear child, forgiveness is not about letting others off the hook. It's about setting yourself free. When you forgive, you're not saying what they did was okay. You're saying you refuse to let their actions control your future. I will give you the grace to forgive, the strength to release, and the peace that comes from letting go. I'm healing your family relationships, restoring what was broken, rebuilding what was destroyed. I'm touching the hearts of those who have walked away, softening the spirits of those who have hardened against you, opening the eyes of those who have misunderstood your heart. Reconciliation is coming, restoration is flowing, renewal is happening even now. Some relationships will be healed, others will be released, but all will be redeemed for your good. Your finances are not forgotten. Your needs are not ignored. Your provision is not delayed. I am the God who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills, who commands the silver and the gold, who opens windows of heaven and pours out blessings until there is no room to receive them. I am creating opportunities you haven't thought of, opening streams of income you haven't imagined, providing for you in ways that will make you laugh with joy. I see you lying awake at night, worried about bills, about debt, about how you're going to make ends meet. But I want you to know that I am your provider, your source, your supply. I will never let you go without what you need. I may not give you everything you want when you want it, but I will always give you everything you need when you need it. Trust me with your finances. Trust me with your future. Trust me with your family security. The health challenges you've been facing, the diagnosis that shook your world, the symptoms that won't go away. I am your healer. I am the God who created your body, who knows every cell, every organ, every system. I am the God who heals all your diseases, who restores your youth like the eagles, who satisfies your mouth with good things. I am not limited by medical reports. I am not bound by statistical probabilities. I am not concerned with what doctors say is impossible. I know you've been praying for healing, believing for miracles, hoping for breakthrough. Some of you have been waiting so long that you've started to doubt, to question, to wonder if healing is really for you. But I want you to know that I am still in the healing business, still working miracles, still defying medical odds. Your healing may come instantly, it may come gradually, it may come in ways you don't expect, but it will come. I see the single mothers reading this, exhausted from working multiple jobs, worried about your children's future, feeling guilty for not being able to give them everything they want. You are not failing, my precious daughter. You are succeeding in ways you can't even see. Your children don't need perfect, they need present. They don't need wealthy, they need loved. They don't need you to have it all figured out. They need you to trust that I have it all figured out. I see the fathers who feel like they're not enough, who work tirelessly but never seem to get ahead, who lie awake wondering if they're failing their families. You're not failing, my son. You're fighting battles that no one sees, carrying weights that no one understands, making sacrifices that no one appreciates. But I see, I understand, I appreciate. Your faithfulness is not going unnoticed. Your sacrifice is not going unrewarded. Your love is not going unrecognized. I see the married couples who have lost their way, who feel more like roommates than soulmates, who wonder if love can be restored. I am the God who restores marriages, who rekindles love, who brings dead relationships back to life. I am working in your spouse's heart even when you can't see it, softening attitudes, changing perspectives, renewing affection. Don't give up on your marriage, don't give up on love, don't give up on each other. I see those who are divorced, carrying shame and guilt, wondering if they'll ever be whole again. My beloved, divorce is not the unforgivable sin. It's not the end of your story. It's not a permanent mark against your worth. I am the God of second chances, third chances, infinite chances. I am healing your heart, restoring your faith in love, preparing you for the beautiful relationship I have in store for you. I see the widows and widowers, those who have lost the love of their life, who wonder how to go on without their other half. I'm close to the brokenhearted. I bind up the wounded. I comfort those who mourn. Your spouse is not gone. They are just in a different dimension, waiting for you on the other side. In the meantime, I will be your companion, your comfort, your constant presence. I see the young adults who feel lost, who don't know what to do with their lives, who feel behind compared to their peers. You are not behind. You are being prepared. You are not lost. You are being led. You are not failing. You are being formed. I have a plan for your life that is better than any plan you could make for yourself. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust me. I see the elderly who feel forgotten, who wonder if their life mattered, who feel like they have nothing left to offer. You are not forgotten, you are treasured. Your life has mattered more than you know. Your influence has reached farther than you can see. You still have purpose, you still have gifts to give, you still have a reason to be here. If you feel my presence in this message, subscribe and be part of this mission of love. Let your voice bring light to many others. You are called to be a lighthouse in the storm, a shelter in the wind, a fountain of hope in a desert of despair. Your testimony will become someone else's breakthrough. Your victory will become someone else's courage. Your healing will become someone else's hope. I am not just healing your present. I am rewriting your past. I am taking every painful memory and transforming it into a powerful testimony. I am turning your mess into your message, your test into your testimony, your trial into your triumph. What was meant to destroy you is becoming the very thing that establishes your ministry, your calling, your purpose. You are more precious to me than rubies, more valuable than gold, more beautiful than diamonds. You are my joy, my delight, my beloved creation. When I look at you, I don't see your mistakes, I see your potential. I don't see your failures, I see your future. I don't see your weaknesses, I see your unique design, perfectly crafted for the purpose I have in mind. The loneliness you feel is not your permanent address. It's just a temporary stop on your journey to the relationships I have prepared for you. The confusion you experience is not your final destination. It's just a fog that will lift to reveal the clear path I have laid out before you. The struggle you're facing is not your identity. It's just a season that is preparing you for the abundance that is coming. I am your shepherd, and you are my sheep. I lead you beside still waters. I make you lie down in green pastures. I restore your soul. Even when you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you will fear no evil, for I am with you. My rod and my staff, they comfort you. You lack nothing because I am your provider, your protector, your peace. Your tears have watered the ground of your destiny, preparing it for the harvest of joy that is coming. Your prayers have been building a foundation of faith that will support the miracle structure I am about to construct in your life. Your worship in the wilderness has been creating an atmosphere of heaven that will attract the presence of God in unprecedented ways. I know you've been battling addictions, struggling with habits you can't break, dealing with compulsions that control your life. But I am stronger than any addiction, more powerful than any habit, greater than any compulsion. I am breaking chains that have held you for years, setting you free from bondage you thought was permanent, delivering you from cycles you thought would never end. I am not just answering your prayers, I am exceeding your expectations. I am not just meeting your needs, I am overwhelming you with abundance. I am not just solving your problems, I am elevating you to a level where those problems can't even reach you. I'm not just giving you what you asked for, I'm giving you things you didn't even know you needed. The mental health struggles you've been facing, the depression that clouds your days, the anxiety that steals your sleep. I am your peace, your joy, your stability. I am rewiring your brain, healing your mind, restoring your mental health. I am giving you tools to cope, strength to endure, hope to continue. You are not crazy. You are not weak. You are not broken beyond repair. I see those who have been abused, whose innocence was stolen, whose trust was shattered. I am your defender, your protector, your vindicator. I am healing the wounds that others inflicted, restoring the innocence that was taken, rebuilding the trust that was broken. What was meant to destroy you is becoming your greatest strength, your deepest compassion, your most powerful ministry. The night season is ending, my beloved. The morning star is rising on the horizon of your hope. The sun of righteousness is arising with healing in its wings. The darkness has done its work of preparation, and now the light is ready to reveal the masterpiece that has been created in the secret place of your surrender. You are not just surviving. You are thriving. You are not just getting by, you are getting ahead. You are not just making it through, you are making it count. You are not just a victim of your circumstances, you are a victor over your challenges. You are not just a survivor, you are an overcomer. You are not just blessed, you are a blessing. I have placed my seal upon your heart, my mark upon your forehead, my name upon your lips. You belong to me, and I belong to you. Nothing can separate you from my love. Nothing can remove you from my hands. Nothing can cancel the plans I have for your life. You are secure in my embrace, safe in my presence, certain of my love. Your story is not over, precious one. Your book is not closed, your song is not finished, your dance is not done. I am still writing, still composing, still choreographing the most beautiful display of grace and glory that will make angels weep with joy. Your best days are not behind you, they are ahead of you. Your greatest moments are not in your past, they are in your future. Your most amazing chapters are not written, they are being written right now. I am raising up a generation of believers who will not be moved by circumstances, who will not be shaken by storms, who will not be defeated by delays. You are part of that generation, my beloved. You are called to be a world changer, a history maker, a difference maker. Your life will impact lives, your story will inspire stories, your victory will create victories. Rest now, my beloved. Rest in my love. Rest in my peace. Rest in my presence. Let me carry what you've been carrying. Let me fight what you've been fighting. Let me heal what you've been hurting. You are safe here. You are loved here. You are home here. And from this place of rest, you will rise like the sun, shine like the stars, and soar like the eagles. For I am the Lord your God, and I have called you by name. You are mine, and I am yours, forever and always. Amen.